It is a very weird time to live in this country. And it's not because we have a whole bunch of issues going on. Nope, not really. It's because of what issues are given attention nowadays in our country. That's the real problem. We can handle stuff as America. So we're going to go over just a few examples of this because, my grandpa would be rolling over in his grave right now if he actually saw what was going on here. And I think the biggest part of all of this is people are offended. Feelings matter so much nowadays. In fact, that's what our country is ran on. Oh man, we've got to watch out for this group of people because we might hurt their feelings. In progressive America, women don't exist anymore. We just got rid of them. Goodbye. Now, you may be looking at me like, dude, what are you talking about? I saw a woman the other day. Look, me too. But now, in progressive America, if you identify as something, that's what you are, right? So if a rock wants to identify as an oak tree, you have to call it an oak tree, or else it's going to get some kid to pick it up and throw it at your face. You're out in Alaska fishing for salmon. You catch one, it flops back in the water because you yell at your dad, "Hey dad, I just caught a salmon." Nope, it identifies as a trout. Sucks for you. But look at this. This person, Leah Thomas, is a dude, biological guy, changing in the locker room with biological women, hanging his junk out. I mean, can you imagine your daughter being at University of Pennsylvania, be in the locker next to this guy? "Hey, that was a good race. Why doesn't yours look like mine?" "Oh, that's right, because I'm delusional." I mean, I think this is what the people who are making the decisions to allow this don't get. Y'all think that y'all are helping people like this be less offended by allowing them to compete in women's sports. But what about the women in the locker room who have to see a dick every day that they don't want to see? Do you think that offends them? Oh, we're not even close to done yet. We're back to identifying as things because, if you identify as something nowadays, you're a top tier citizen. You can do no wrong. And I've got a perfect example for it. So there is a 26-year-old biological male who never identified as anything other than a male. He was convicted of child molestation. And then all of a sudden, when it's time to do prison time, he identifies as a woman. So guess where they're sending him? To a woman's facility, and not just a woman's facility. That is way too harsh for someone who identifies as a woman. No, they're sending him to a juvenile girls facility. Now you've just taught all of America that if you're a guy and you don't want to go to a guy's prison, all you have to do is go up to an officer or the judge or whoever and say, "No, I actually identify as a woman." And if they challenge you on it, oh, now they're going to be all over the news. It's going to be co-ed prisons. I can already see the conversations happening. "Hey, so you identify as a woman?" "No, ma'am. I just said that to get in here with y'all. I like women better." And I figured I'd save my favorite one for last. Because, I used to think Demi Lovato was super hot. She was. But now she looks like my left ass cheek. Except my left ass cheek is better looking than her. Oh my God, was that offensive? Well, anything I would have said there would have been offensive to her because now she's taken to the platforms and said that calling extraterrestrials aliens is offensive. Oh, wow. This is why America is screwed up. Does this person know how many issues we have in America right now? And you're worried about extraterrestrials being called a certain name. How do you know they don't like the word aliens? How do you know they don't like being called that? Have you talked to them? Are you really just an Area 51 employee who got a job with the woke CIA after you got that haircut? You're really worried about this. What's next? You can't call birds birds. You gotta call them flying objects because we don't know if they like that. So I have a solution for all this. I'm gonna start adopting all this stuff. My name is Dan, and I identify as Trump still being my president. How are you today? Hi, my name is Dan, and I identify as being vaccinated. Oh, I'm sorry, do you have something to say about that? That is so offensive. How could you do that to someone who identifies as something? If this country wants to continue to play games and focus on this crap, hey, you got it.